All right. Can we continue?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Now, when it comes to giving reasons why the company should continue to invest in that product mentioned above or not, when you're done with your analysis, it is expected that you do what we call RCA, that's root cause analysis. Okay? And root cause analysis simply means you interacting with a lot of people, for instance, the salesperson, the customers, to know why a particular region did not perform very well. There could be a lot of reasons. For instance, if you look at these data sets, for a place like Northeast, hmm? um, what product do you think will sell very well in Northeast? Let's just reason along our residual knowledge. You know that the Northerners they like sugary things, so sugary things will sell well in that area more than places like the Southeast and Southwest. That's the truth. Then again, things like water will sell better in the Northeast also because it's an area that is predominantly hot. You know that, right? So water dispenser will sell
Yes, sir.
very, very well in such an area. So if you have a situation where water does not sell well in such an area, it becomes a thing of concern. All right. As a matter of fact, that could even be the reason why this company is trying to take on this research. So you need to ask the customers, why is it that water is not selling well in your shop? The reasons might be that maybe for most of the customers, or most of the shops that we have there, they may be complaining about light. They don't have light to power their refrigerators. Of course, water sells better when it's chilled. So there could be a lot of reasons. So you need to interact with them. What are the issues? It could also be that the marketers are not much. They don't have much salespersons in that particular location. And if that's what the case is, of course, your advice would be they should increase the number of salesperson in that particular region. Okay, there could be other issues also. It's possible that the region where this product don't sell so much, maybe the company don't give them enough incentive for them to buy their product very, very well. That could also be a reason. Or it could also be that the unit price, that's the cost price now, is high. Do you understand? Now, for instance, this um water you're talking about, I'm sure it's a particular brand of bottled water, water dispenser rather, is a particular brand. Now, they may have competitors that are giving their sellers high incentive. Of course, as a business person, you will tend to sell more for a company that gives you incentive as against the one that doesn't give you incentive. So these could be the reasons you need to find out. And to find out, you need to do your RCA. Okay? And then you'll be able to generate your insights and then bring out a proper report. All right. So, do you have any questions so far before we start to clean and analyze? Any question?
No, sir.
Okay. And we already have
Yeah.
cleaned. You have a question?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the question?
We cleaned the
Yeah,
we did we
we already
cleaned the
cleaned the
data.
name parts. And in this data actually came very clean, and we are lucky it's a very clean data. But by the time I'll give you your
No, it
project,
was not like this.
what do you say?
It was not like that now.
And that's what I'm saying. But generally, the data you're working with, right from the beginning, the time we had to clean the name, it is a clean data. If you see that dirty data,
No, no,
you will
no.
know. No, you're not. The
It was
point,
not clean like this now.
no, you're not getting my point, Marian. What I'm saying is, even at that state,
Okay.
even at that state, is a clean data. Do you understand? There are data you will get. You see lots of
Yeah.
messy, messy things. And by the time I give you a project to do, I will make sure I dirty the data very well so that you use hypo to clean it. If you don't use hypo, it will not clean. That's what I'll do. So
Shall you still show me how you clean your data?
I will not teach you. By the time you go and do the project and submit it, then we'll start looking at the error in the correction. That's what I'll do. I think it's better to learn that way. Hmm?
And
I've taught you data
but
cleansing
you're already
already
sure.
now. We've done data cleansing,
It's,
haven't we
it's
done
only
it?
for the name.
Haba, no, now you shouldn't be saying that, Marianne. Didn't you do the clean function, which cleans unprintable characters? We did that now. And we did value function too. We did all those things. And I did flash fill. Ah,
Hey,
don't
system
deny
that
me now. What was that?
no, 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 my system that is 12%. But continue, I will switch to my phone.
Oh, and there's no light. Never just took the light not too long ago. It's
We don't
okay.
have light since 4 days.
Uh-uh. I thought you said we didn't concern axis.
Yes, no, I don't know. I won't transfer my spoil.
Oh, so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. Yeah. Well, all right, so let's continue. Now we have cleaned the
So
name.
clean function, just tell me now. Let me just write it down, check it for myself. The one I did was equal to trim, comma, proper, then the
Mm,
column I want to clean for the name. That's all.
yeah,
And that's that one I did that I stepped off.
the trim function cleans irregular spaces. That's what trim function does.
Yes.
Then the clean function is used to take away unprintable characters. Now, as a salesperson, as you're gathering your data and you're sending to the pool of data where the analyst will go and scoop it from, the app you're using may introduce unprintable character in the data you're sending to the pool. All right. By the time the analyst will now put the data, it's pulled along with that unprintable character. You now need to use what we call the clean function to clean it. Do you understand? So that's what the clean function is. It's just a function. You write it the way you write the clean functions too, So
Yes. Yes.
that's it. All right. So
Okay. Only that one.
yeah, by the time you clean the figures and it's actually at the left hand side, you will now use value function to bring to the right. Remember we said that in Excel, if you type numbers, they move to the right, right? Now, because of the unprintable character, it will stay on the left. So even after you've removed the unprintable character, it will still stay on the left. You will now need to use the value function to convert it from text to value, now take it to the right-hand side. We did that too,
Okay.
and we did that. We did that.
Yes, yes, sir.
Now you remember, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's continue. Now I mentioned something for the date. We were given just the dates of transactions, all right? And to know the number of years we have in this data set, I remember I mentioned that you have to filter or you have to sort, and then you can see you have 2010 and 2011 is a 2-year data, all right? And because you want to bring in what we call date hierarchy, you will need to partition the dates for you to have month and year. So what do we do? You insert two different columns. You call one the year column. The next one will be the month column. And I remember I said for the month column, you use a function we call text. Now let's do the year
Okay.
first. Let's do the year first. Okay, we can still do month. Can do text, and then you pick the date here, you put your comma, and then the text, the format text, you put M in 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, it has to be in an inverted comma, you remember, and then you close your function and then hit enter. It now gives you your regular month, January to December. Now you go to the year column and then you use the function year. You open it and just pick the date. Close the function and then hit your enter. It gives you the date like this because in Excel at the back end, this is actually what is showing there. So you need to use your format cell dialog box to set it in general. And to bring up your format cell dialog box, you press Ctrl+1. Then you go to category and have it in general, and then you say OK. So you can see it has filtered it correctly. Now we are good to go analyze our data. Any question, please?
No, sir.
All right. And the next thing to do is to convert the data set into a table. And I said you use Control what? Control T. It's not working because I have already converted it to table the time I brought the filter command. So you can do that again. And once you do that, you can see your table design is available, meaning that we already have a table. Okay. Now the next thing to do would be to go and look for duplicates. And what do? You go to your table design, and then you go to your tools option or tools group, and then you say remove duplicates. Once you get to your remove, Jesus, I don't think I am recording this video. I hope I am. Oh, thank God I am. I am. Now, when you get here, ensure that all the columns rather are checked, as you can see, so that the remove duplicates operation will go through all the columns. If you uncheck any one, it will operate without considering that particular column. That's why you need to check every one of them. You can now click on OK. It tells you no duplicates found, and then you click on OK. Now we have removed the duplicate. The next thing will be to convert it to a pivot table. Convert it to a pivot table. And what do? You click on table design again, and you click on summarize with pivot table. And of course, you say OK. Now we have our pivot table sheet where we are going to do our design, and after we should now do our dashboard. All right. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Now, the pivot table has
They are
5.
fast. But
Marian, we are, this is like our second week, and we've not finished Excel. Abby? Or is this our first week?
no, don't worry, sir. I'm following.
Okay, okay.
Yeah?
All right, so I was saying that pivot table has 5 major areas. One is the pivot table field, where you have the columns, as you can see them. You have the names, the product region, and all the rest of them. And then you also have the filter area, the columns area, the row areas, and of course the values area. Now let's start with the filter area. The filters area is used to filter your columns, all right? Just as you do the normal filtering, the time we did advanced sorting and filtering, that's what you use for. Use for reporting. You want to see what each of the salespersons did, you can use that. All right, that's one. The next one is the rows field. Now, if you want your table to be arranged to look like a row, just as you can see the icon here, you now drag it and put it here. It will arrange it this way. Same goes for the column. If you put the figure here, it will arrange it as if it's a column table. Finally, the values area is used for calculation. That is why you're seeing the sigma sign at the front. Okay? So that's what the four places are used for. Now we can go ahead and start to bring in our visuals. Let's go back and check the questions we are asked. Sorry. Okay, question one is saying, what is the total items sold? Okay. Now, total items sold. Once you click on number of items sold, it gives you the answer. Look at it here. That's 7797. You can see that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you copy and paste it here. And then you go and generate the next figure, which is total revenue across the 2 years. Okay, let's see. Now you uncheck number of items sold, and then you check your revenue. This is your sum of revenue. Now, when you pick your revenue, as you can see, it's not well written. It's not well written. You can go and format it. You can go to home and then go to numbers group and click on this comma here to make it readable. As you can see, it's not readable. Now, if you don't want the decimal place, you can also adjust that from here. This one is to decrease decimal place. This one is to increase decimal place. So as you want to decrease, you click here 2 times. That's if you don't want the decimal places. All right. So it's okay the way it is now. You can equally add your currency to it. If you want to pick dollar, dollar is already here for you. If you want to pick your desired currency, you click on this drop down here. Do you have a question, Marian?
No Nigeria.
Hello, Marian.
No Naira.
Okay, you want us
No
to put
Naira.
Naira? No, there's Naira. That's why I went for them. So if your desire is to have Naira, you have to search. You click on more accounting formats. Of course, you have to also select currency and then you search from here. And because of the exchange rates is very, very low, you can see Naira is down, 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 down. So let's look for Naira. Where are you? It seems I've passed it to. Seems I've passed it. Okay, yeah. This is Naira. You can choose anyone. You can choose Yoruba Naira. You can choose Igbo. But outside Naira will put the Naira sign in front, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, at the back. That's good. That's good. That's good enough. All right, so that's it. Now, let's check to see the next question. That's what is the total revenue across the 2 years? Now, in order to make your reports, sorry, let me attend to something, man. Just give me like 2 seconds at the back.
Let me join with the other phone. Okay. Recording in progress.
Look at you. Ah, fuck my sleep now. See how you're lying down. There's nothing that less offending you.
I'm just not out by it's not to go. Don't want me when you're going.
Hello? Hello,
Yes,
Maria.
sir.
Sorry, I had to attend to something quickly. So sorry. All right, so I was saying you could decide to do more so that you present a very good and probably a unique report. There's something else that we can add to this report. And you could add something like total number of salesperson. You could also add a lot of other things just to make our report better. So I'm thinking we should do that. Let's see. So let's add number of salespersons. And what do? You uncheck revenue and then you check names. Now, when you check names, it gives you a totality of it. It lists all the salespersons, as you can see, right? Mira, can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm trying to give a where can I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's even available here. Okay, let's put it here. Let's put it in value. Yes. If you put it in value, it will now count the number of salesperson instead of listing the names for you. Remember, I said the value place is used for what? Calculation. You see what I did, right?
Yes, you drag it from the rules
And
to
then to
the
values.
values.
Yes, it will not give you a count of the names. Now it's showing me in Naira. What do I do? You bring up your format cell dialog box and then you change that. That's control one. And you take it to numbers and also remove the decimal places. And then you say, okay. So we have 909 salespersons. All right. So let me check something. Okay. I think this is good. All right. So let's answer the next question. The next question is total revenue across the 2 years. Okay, so let's go. For total revenue, all you need to do is to check the revenue column. You uncheck the names and then check revenue. Where's revenue? Look at it here. We check revenue. Now, ideally, once you click any place that has figures, it naturally goes to the value segment because it's for calculation, it needs to be calculated. So now we have our sum of revenue. It doesn't have currency anymore. You have to go back and put your currency. Should we still use Naira or we choose another currency? You know it's hard finding Naira.
Anyone?
Okay, so let's use
Since I have nowhere it.
Any currency. Okay, let's even use dollars. Let's even use dollars. So that will be faster for us. Just pick dollar here, and then you're good to go. Okay,
It's
you
just the
copy.
decimal.
Okay, sure, I will. Let me do this one first, then I'll go do that one. You do it from here. But in finance, ideally, you should use at least two decimal places. That's the rule in finance. Okay. All right, so let's continue. Now you copy again, and then you paste here. Total revenue across the 2 years. You hold. Okay, we've done that already, right? Yeah, that's what we have here. Sum of revenue. So what's the next question? where is the company experiencing the most success by region? Okay, so we are going to be comparing region and revenue. Revenue is already checked, so let's now check region. Okay, and this is what we have. How many regions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regions. And the total is 1,599,400. But then if you check the header here, it's saying row labels. And of course, that shouldn't be. You need to change it. And where do you change it from? You go to your design and go to your layout group and select report layouts and have it on show in tabular form. It will not name it correctly because this particular place is region against revenue. So it should be region and then revenue. So this is fine now. Now, from the table, what region is the best region? Can you check and tell us the best region?
Northeast.
Northeast. Yeah, that's very correct. Northeast is the best region. All right. And you can also filter. To filter, you right click, or you can sort order, and then you can click on sort largest to smallest or smallest to largest, as the case may be. You can see it has filtered the table for us. So you can easily see the best region, as the case may be. So you can also copy again and paste here. And then you answer the next question, which is, which product and region should the company continue to invest in? Now, this question has two arms, which products and also which region. But then we already have answered the region segment of it. You understand? As you can see, the best region is Northeast. So you can comfortably say that the company should continue to invest in Northeast because it had the highest level of revenue. Now, going back to what I was saying earlier, as a business person, you shouldn't base your decisions on revenue alone. I believe you know why. Do you know why?
No, sir.
Okay. You know, huge revenue doesn't automatically translate to huge profit. Remember, you could be making 20 million and be using 10 million as your what should I call it now? Expenses to make 20 million. That doesn't make sense. Meanwhile, there could be a particular region where you're making 10 million and you're using 5 million as your expenses. So which of those regions will be better? So if you base your decisions using revenue alone, you might end up making a mistake. Just like if you're selling your product in, let's say in Niger, and you manufacture in a Butemeta here. Now, you are also selling the same product in Surulere. Remember, Aja is farther from Surulere. You agree, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the cost of transporting your product from Ebutemeta here to Aja in a month may cost you, let's say, 5 million. And let's assume you have plenty customers in Aja. And because of you have plenty customers, you can now sell make a revenue of 10 million. Using 5 million to make 10 million. Meanwhile, in Sudele, which is very close by, you can spend maybe 500K in transportation. And you may have fewer customers compared to Aja. But if you can make 6 million or 7 million in Surulere, you can see Surulere is far better. True or false? Of course, the answer is true. But then if you're looking at only revenue, you end up making it. That's why I was saying the data set will have been better if we have had an opportunity to include profits in the data set. I believe this makes sense.
Mm. Yes.
All right, so let's consider revenue and products. Okay, so revenue is in check already. We will now uncheck region and then check product. So what this table is saying is that each of these products was able to generate this level of revenue. All right. Now let's sort and see the best and equally see the worst. So from what we have here, the best is what products drinking water, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the best, drinking water. Okay. So that has been attended to. Let's see if there's another one that we can also bring in. Okay, I think that's all.
No, the best is the big shaker.
Let's do it.
The best is milk shaker.
The best is milkshaker. Where is milkshaker? This is milkshaker. Milkshaker is 297. And drinking water is 363.
Drinking water is 280.
Drinking water is not 280. Then that 280 is water dispenser. Like, are you working with a different data set?
Hello?
I can hear you. Are you working with a different data
Sir, what?
set?
I'm looking at your screen. Your screen says what?
As long as
280.
I'm looking at my screen, I think I'll see my screen better than you are seeing it. So okay, let me sort. Let's do smallest to largest. All right. Now, ideally, the largest will be at the bottom, right? That's correct now, Abby.
Yes.
Okay. So as you can see,
Okay, drinking water.
drinking water
Don't worry.
is the best
My eye is clear
product.
now.
Your eyes are clear now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So like I was saying earlier, you could think outside the box, do what you are not asked to do, just to impress your manager or who you're presenting the data, the report to impress him or her, and also do a better job. So let us add revenue by customers. We are not asked, but we can add it. So let's uncheck products and then check customers. We want to know who our best customer is. So let's sort. All right, so who's our best customer? That's KFC. Now, do
They
you know
chop chicken
why?
well.
You know why you need this particular part of this report? You want to know who is patronizing you very, very well, so that you
Yeah.
give the person probably a discount or incentive to do better. And then those that are not patronizing you very well, go and find out why, because you need all your customers to do well, right? You need to find out
Yes, sir.
why. And then whatever it is that is making KFC perform very well, you try and implement that in other markets to ensure that your product also sell well in those other customer shops. Does it make sense? I think it does.
It does.
Yeah, I agree, it does. So the next thing we are going to be doing is to represent them in a chart. But before we do that, let us rename this place to sales reports. And then let's insert another one and call it dashboard. Okay. Now in our dashboard, we have to insert a kind of a title. So to insert a title, you go to insert. Hold on. You go to insert, and then you go to, I think it's here. Yes, to pick a text box. And then you can draw your text box and write the title. The title will look like this: Executive Summary Report 2010/2011 Sales Dashboard, comma, prepared by, you write your name, Marianne. Now I'll write my name here. You write your name in the one you're doing and share it in the WhatsApp group so that they know what you have been able to achieve by constantly coming to class. Do you understand, Marianne?
Yes, sir.
So we are going to pepper them. I hope it's good to pepper them. We'll just pepper them
Eh,
small so that they'll be envious. Maybe next time they'll all come to class. Okay, so you can put it in the middle, Control A to highlight all, Control E takes it to the middle, and of course you can have it in bold, and also probably change the font color, and then the background color you can pick something like this to make it a bit colorful. Is this good enough?
yes, sir.
Okay, and then you can equally drop it down this way. All right. For me, I'm not a fan of designing very beautiful dashboard because at times when it's too beautiful, it begins to distract who is looking at it. But that doesn't mean it should make it look ugly. You understand? So I think this is good enough. All right. So that's our title. And then let's start bringing in our visual. The first thing to bring in will be the KPIs. The KPIs. Okay. To bring in your KPI, you go to your that's your formula bar,
Formula.
and then you type
Okay.
equal sign, and then you go to where you have your figures. Now let's bring in the total items sold first, which is in cell A4, right?
Yes, sir.
And is it A4 or where is it? You seem not to agree. So tell me the sum of a number of items sold, the figure, what cell is in?
A, 3, and 4.
Eh?
A, 3, and 4. Is
There's
the
no
figure, the
there's
number.
no the figure, the number itself.
Okay, A4.
Yeah, it's A4. I've been one fear. Which said the A3 and 4? That's not like A3 and 4 now.
No,
Okay,
I
so
wanted to, I thought you were including the name of
oh,
the.
the name of the table, more like, oh no, it's just the figure I
Mm.
wanted to. Okay, it's okay. So so to represent that, you now type the A4 in that address bar and then say enter. Sorry, I did not use a card. So let's insert a card first. Go to insert, and then you go to shapes. Yeah, this is shapes, and then pick any of the shapes here. Let's use this one. You make the shape active, and then you go back and type your equal sign. Then you go to your report, and of course it's in A4, like we agreed the other time. You now say okay. Now you can see it has imported it to this card. Here you can edit it.
I have a question.
Go ahead, I'm all ears.